Hi, and thanks for your interest in the South Bay Literacy Council. Literacy is so crucial to individual success. Studies show that someone who can read at a baseline level makes, on average, $10,000 a year more than someone who doesn't. But the benefits of literacy go well beyond the individual. In the following short presentation, I'll show you how literacy can help the South Bay community, the state of California, and the country as a whole. Now, to succeed, we'd love your help, whether that come in the form of donations, or volunteer hours, or just helping us find new students to enroll. It's a great return on investment for just a few hours a week, and I really hope you'll join us. Thanks.
My name is Rob Callender, and my background is in market research and marketing. I'd like to take you through the process that led to how I hope we'll reach out to community members that most need our services. It's already been an information-packed conference, so I'll try to be mindful of time. Please feel free to write down any questions you may have, and I'll try my best to answer them at the end of my presentation. So, 2020 was a trying time for everyone, but especially for a trio of SBLC programs traditionally centered on in-person, small group, and individual training. Thanks to on-the-fly adjustments and the commitment of volunteers, the councils managed to retain almost 100 students taught via remote learning. But we all know the need is so much greater. Illiteracy doesn't just cost individuals in the form of underqualification and unemployment, although those with low literacy are twice as likely to be unemployed. It costs more than $80,000 annually to incarcerate an inmate in California, and there are about 100,000 inmates in state prisons. Studies show 3/4 of incarcerated individuals either did not graduate high school or are underliterate. Illiteracy and associated inefficiencies also cost hundreds of billions of dollars in a healthcare industry that's already under scrutiny for runaway costs. On the other hand, achieving universal literacy at the 6th grade level could generate more than $2 trillion in economic benefits to the U.S. economy. That's because literacy is an economic force multiplier. Every 1% increase in literacy has 1.5% increase in GDP. That's why the South Bay Literacy Council keenly understands the need to increase both our footprint and our community impact. According to the LA County Public Health Department, more than half of LA County residents are underliterate. The combined population of South Bay cities is nearly 750,000, meaning the potential target market for literacy programs like ours is about 400,000 individuals in our service area. One key to reaching potential students is to understand the major distinctions in their experiences. Let's start with ESL, because that population makes up such a large proportion of our prospective students. In the chart shown here, we segmented prospects both by wealth and motivation. The chart places resource-rich individuals in blue horizontally at the top of our box. Resource-limited individuals are color-coded red at the bottom. People with rational-driven motivations, such as money, are color-coded gray along the left side, while people with emotional-driven motivations, such as family and community connection, are shown in yellow on the right. The interplay between these characteristics and their representative colors leaves us with 4 potential student segments: arrived breadwinners, social connectors, aspiring breadwinners, and family-focused. Given that higher wealth individuals are more likely to use existing for-profit language and literacy services, a marketing campaign to attract new SBLC students should first focus on lower resource individuals, aspiring breadwinners, and family-focused. To appeal to these individuals, we need to understand their lives and their needs. Both of our target groups are likely first or second generation immigrants with support systems enmeshed in old country language and cultural traditions. Aspiring breadwinners likely see English as a route to opportunity, while family-focused see it as a way to forge connections and lay a solid foundation for their family's future. The fact that nearly 400,000 individuals could use SBLC's services, but only a fraction of that percentage actually do, means we're fighting significant barriers. Chief among them are the money and time pressures that characterize these individuals' lives. But there's also a sense of stigma that may discourage individuals with low English literacy from engaging with highly fluent English speakers. Appealing to these individuals requires messaging that underlines SBLC's advantages. It's a free service, personalized with volunteers who legitimately care about your progress. So how does all this translate into an effective message? Here we see one version of the bilingual family focus message, complete with audience-appropriate imagery and bilingual copy that hits the main points that differentiate SBLC from other services, including an emphasis on the fee-free nature of our services, personalized coaching, and volunteers who are legitimately invested in their students' progress. This message can be distributed in physical spaces important to the daily lives of our prospective students. It includes a QR code that, when scanned by a smartphone, takes individuals directly to a Spanish language student sign-up form on the SBLC website. The message is also shareable by social media and traditional media, including Spanish language and lifestyle publications. And with that, I'll open it up to any questions.